Yo, yo, yo. The classic driving to the gym vlog. First of all, I just gotta say, I've used this camera for almost 3 weeks now, and it's awesome. I'm a huge fan. Yeah, going to the gym. I feel like I haven't talked about working out much on this channel much. I mean, honestly, I don't really work out that often. Well, I was working out quite a bit, like 6 days a week, and then I got tendonitis, and when I got back to the gym, I was way stronger than I was before. So I was like, what the hell is that about? And so I basically started listening to a lot of Mike Mentzer and Dorian Yates type of stuff, and I just doing that like workout really intensely once every like 5 to 7 days, and that's like where I got all my size, doing that. So I believe in that. I mean, it's worked for me. Although, like, now that I'm a bit stronger now and bigger, I kind of feel the need to go more. I think, like, with bodybuilding, it's like there's a lot of intuition in it. Like, especially when you're actually working out. Like, if someone was like, what's your routine? I'd be like, well, it's like this, this, and this, and this, and this. But I switch it up constantly, depending on what I feel like. And, like, doesn't get into, like, the specifics of how you can hit certain groups. I gotta say, like, Sam Solik's definitely probably one of the best examples of, like, someone vlogging their bodybuilding experiences and how like they change things up from time to time. I don't really watch Sam Solik a lot. Actually, I don't really watch that much bodybuilding content anymore, probably at all. Kind of nice, like after kind of switching to being more of a creator again. And the videos were key. I mean, I'm making music all the time, but it's like music is just a different side of the brain than making a video. You know, you gotta film the thing, you gotta edit the thing, you gotta post the thing, and then you gotta like, most of your time on your social media is probably like engaging with your own thing. I don't know what I watch that much recently. My cousin was like, what YouTube do you watch? And I was like, I don't know, like right now, I watch people talk about cameras. The gym is necessary. I've been neglecting my legs for a few months, like just not working them at all. There was about a month and a half where I focused only on my shoulders and biceps because I felt like those were not coming along, you know? I was giving them attention, but they, like other things, my back, my triceps, my traps, my chest were like really coming a long way. And I was like, my biceps suck. Actually, my cousin Evan, from Evan is in the Snow, if you've been watching this for a million years, he's like jacked. He got really into working out when he was like 16. He's 21 now, something like that, 22. He's in great shape in terms of like muscular aesthetics, you know? But one of the things I noticed when I was hanging out with him is his biceps were like huge. And I was like, dang, like that's a sick body part. I don't know why. It's funny how like there's body parts you just don't think about sometimes. And that's what I like about bodybuilding too, is like you could get really into, like when I first got into it, I was really into my triceps, chest, and back. And after a while, I was like, man, all these things are great now. So I need to work on my shoulders and biceps. So I just hit it hard. Just those two groups basically for a while, and then I kind of spent a few weeks doing like a push-pull, and now I'm like, all right, it's time for the legs. It's time to get these legs a little better. I'm gonna have a new approach. So usually I'm kind of like a average rep, low set kind of approach. You know, maybe there's a couple warm-up sets, but I have like one set that I'm kind of like gassing out on, and that's a whole loaded topic, how you gas out, you know, partials, rest pause, whatever. Right? Supersets. The legs, I want to go into a new approach. And I was reading that like you use your legs so much that they can take a lot more repetition. So hitting them not really heavy, but just kind of like for heavy enough to do high reps. So I'm going to focus more on like how many, I don't know, trying to get like maybe like, I would say 20 to 40 reps, then probably be good, you know? So probably warm up a little bit, and then I'll probably do that type of set. Not like as heavy as I can go, because your legs are pretty strong, but I also don't like using the whole strength of my legs, because I feel like it's like, I don't know, like it's just like your knees and all that stuff is just like not as strong as your quads, you know? So I'm probably not ever gonna go heavy with my legs, but definitely introduce this kind of high repetition, high intensity type of training. Like Tom Platz talked about this. He said he trained his legs twice a month at his peak, and he just would like go crazy on his legs. You know, granted, Tom Platz is a professional bodybuilder, so it's like that's all you do is train and eat and rest. So there's merit to, you know, only hitting it twice a month. Sometimes I read that like that whole high intensity training's kind of outdated, and that's fine. I might switch it up. I want to go more here probably in the next new year. Probably do like 3 times a week maybe. It would sound pretty good to me. See how that feels for a while. But it's worked for me. Like I started doing it in September of 2023, and I haven't stopped, and I feel like that's where I've gained all my size. I haven't gained that much weight, maybe like 5-8 pounds. Actually, that sounds like a lot. I don't know what it was. I don't know maybe I was 185 before I started, and now I'm like 194, so we'll see. These kinds of the vlogs are whatever, but just stirring the conversation. Maybe it gets one of you guys to go to the gym. Maybe it gets one of you guys who don't think you have all the time in the world to go work out, Because I think if you just worked out once a week and you studied like a practice and developed a high intensity type of training while you're in there, I think it'd be effective. That's kind of my, the moral of this story. The camera, for however good it looks, does not do this view justice, or how the light feels and looks. What the heck? Yeah, get in there. What a geek. I saw this one comment and they were like, is everything gonna be dual vocals? And I was like, fuck yeah, it is. I'm just like thinking that right now. I'm like, this is gonna be, I guess Myself and You has probably the best.
Myself and you, my sitting here tonight. I'll be with you, my light. You'll have my side.